It's been months since actor Jeremy Renner was injured in a snowplow accident at his Nevada home, and now he's recounting that terrible day.
Yeah, and Renner sat down with Diane Sawyer. Our Rachel Kim has more on his emotional interview. I mean, to be honest, it's amazing he's still alive.
Agree, and just hearing a little bit from him earlier was so just compelling, and you really felt what he ran through, guys. Well, that accident happened on New Year's Day, which left Renner with severe injuries that he's still recovering from to this day. Now, at one point, Renner says healing the painful memories is even harder than healing the bones he broke.
Triggered by the accident. Last night, I didn't sleep for knowing I was going to have to talk about it today. I had no regrets. You know, I'd do it again.
You do it again?
Yeah, I'd do it again.
Now, the actor explained that he fell off the snowplow when he tried to check on his nephew without setting the parking brake. But he tried to jump back on to stop it from hitting his nephew. And that's when he accidentally went under it. He's now recovering from a collapsed lung, 8 broken ribs, and a pierced liver. He said he felt so close to death that he wrote letters to his family asking to just let him go if he would just end up on drugs and painkillers, guys.
Oh my gosh, it gives me chills just to hear you reading that. And of course it's going to be triggering, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that is so catastrophic. Almost died in that accident.
You know, and the one thing that I can understand and relate to him is that he was just trying to save his nephew. So you can certainly understand where he's coming from.
And months later, he's literally having a hard time walking. So, I mean, it just goes to show that, I mean, he could have lost his life.
Yeah, and the fact that he's speaking out about it, I mean, I'm sure he's so thankful to be here and alive.
Absolutely.
All right, guys, this next story has lots and lots of drama. Remember the 80s heavy metal band Motley Crue?
Yes.
Who doesn't? Yes. Well, a former member of that band is now suing. It's a little difficult to explain, but we'll try and break it down. Basically, this started when former guitarist Mick Mars announced he was quitting touring last year because of a medical condition. Well, Mars says the band attempted to fire him and cut him off from their business and profit percentages after that announcement. The band says when Mars quit touring, it amounted to a resignation. They also claim he struggled to remember chords and played the wrong songs when he quit. Well, meanwhile, Mars says he carried the band for years.
Oh, never
Drama.
pretty when someone says they carried the band, right? There is so much drama in bands. It's like a soap opera.
There's always one person who thinks they do it all. And when I think of Motley Crue, I think of Tommy Lee. But
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you should say you carried the band. I think you all
You
played a
did it
role in
together.
that success, right, guys?
Not a good look.
No, definitely not. So we'll see what happens. All right, and finally, this next story will probably make your teeth hurt, but don't you worry. It's a dentist performing the stunt.
Oh,
we can
no.
pretty much let the video tell the story. Take a look. This Tampa dentist is pulling a 2,000-pound car with his teeth. Yes, Mike Foley says he got the idea from an old acrobatic circus performance, but he isn't concerned about breaking his teeth. He just wants to break records. The Guinness World Record for pulling a car with your teeth is currently 100 feet in 17 seconds, which Foley hopes to break by the end of the year.
Gotta love Florida, you know?
yeah, that's actually, because Florida, right?
It just comes down to Florida, guys, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I just don't understand why a dentist would be doing something like this. You would think maybe like an acrobat or something like that, but no, thank you.
No, thanks. I want to keep my teeth.
Remember
Well,
when you
maybe-
were a kid and you used like a string to pull your loose teeth?
Yeah,
That's
or
right.
tied it to the door.
But not
the
a
doorknob.
car.
Yeah.
You did the doorknob?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
Once.
weirdo.
Yeah.
Once. I would love to
right.
see
Very
that.
common thing.
Actually, I have heard that before.
Okay, Rachel, thank you.
CBS 2 is now CBS Los Angeles.
CBS News Los Angeles, your local news, streaming wherever, whenever.